A large social class gap can also threaten a relationship. I once spoke with Elisa, a woman who illustrated this clearly. She confessed that she had trouble dating guys who were not wealthy because she couldn't respect a guy that didn't have money. She sincerely wished that she could date a great guy without big money. As our conversation progressed, she finally realized what the real problem was. She didn't want to repeat her parents' marriage. Her mother came from a rich family. Her father came from a poor family. Although she grew up wealthy due to her mother's inheritance, she was always aware that her mother never respected her father. And she saw this. Because he maintained his old mentality and manners, he was always poor in his wife's eyes. She never accepted him. As a result, she saw her mother daily step all over him. Alisa was now in her late 20s, was terrified of making the same mistake, and she rightfully should be. Are there people from upper class families who are happily married to people from lower class families? Of course there are. But it takes a lot of work. And not everyone is prepared to do this kind of... I heard my Rabbi, Rabbi Miller, answer a question once. Should I marry a rich girl? He said, probably not. I don't agree. I don't advise it. Even if she's religious and all that, she's got stuff going on. She's used to a certain level of comfort. Unless you're up for it. It takes a lot of work. And not everyone is prepared to do that kind of work. If you're considering a spouse from a different social class, start doing some thinking. Thinking means seeing beyond the infatuation and looking at the respect factor. Ask yourself the following questions. Number 1, are you both ready to break out of your mentality? Number 2, can you put up with different habits and styles of life? And 3, can you both agree on how you define a luxury versus what's a necessity? That's important. Social class differences can also play out on a smaller scale, such as table manners. I had this happen last year. I mentored a girl from our community. She married a guy, and he was driving her nuts. He didn't know how to hold a fork and a knife, and he constantly had his fingers in the plate, and it made her crazy. And I had to sit there and explain to him that your wife is calling me. You've got to get your table manners in order. The United States government did a study. The study looked at the phenomenon of being turned off by your spouse's disgusting or disrespectful habits. It's unbelievable. The government even studied this. The research shows that these phenomena can lead to divorce. In the early stages of a relationship, a person might dismiss a habit as unimportant or even cute. Oh, it's okay. But it starts grating on your nerves after a while. For example, if someone tends to eat fast and sloppily because they're so busy doing important things, this could be initially looked at with adoring eyes, but once the infatuation wears off, the habit could become grating. One of the key ingredients in a healthy and happy marriage is respect, mutual respect. You both need it, you both deserve it, so it pays to take the time and energy to take a good look and make sure that it's there.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.